Earlier this year, I lost two very important people in my life. They didn't die or anything dramatic like that. They were my best friends, who I had been close with for over a decade, and yet, due to complicated circumstances, exacerbated by my moving 800 miles away to the lovely painted toenail of this country, we no longer talk. We didn't fall out of touch. We ceased contact. And it didn't happen naturally. It was forced upon. By me. Every individual stands centre of their own circle. A circle comprised of all the important people in their lives. As the individual rotates, they'll see friends, family, colleagues, inspirations, past loves. Some circles are large, extended by supportive siblings, their cousins, nieces and nephews, while others are smaller, maybe a close group of friends from school who still find the time to play pool every other week. Some people are proud of their gigantic circle stretching 100 nautical miles, while others are perfectly content within their cosy little group. Happiness is about changing the size of your circle to fit what's right for you. 2020 was the year it became obvious to me just how small my circle had become. Being stuck at home with my habitual family for months presented to me the truth. I had left. I'd also expected the friends which I left to keep me ever present in their minds when, if we're being honest, you'll find I had no real intention of doing the same. People change. Environments develop, and the landscape is altered because of it. 2020 showed me that I no longer fit in that old landscape where I'd grown up. I'd been absent for too long. I was an external factor no one wanted to waste time on. Later that same year, I examined my small circle, comprised of family and a couple friends. I thanked them for their support, grabbed my things, and left. Again. I think at that point I knew it would be too hard for them. These two friends who have since left absent silhouettes in my circle, two gaps between my dad and my old cat, Murphy. These now invisible figures both meant so much to me that I don't think their spaces will ever fully be replaced. I have been moulded and shaped by people I have hurt. I owe my best qualities to human beings I forgot to keep in touch with. I am attracted to affirmation, and I feel lonely when being held. My insecurities are a never-ending sentence being scribbled with no punctuation. The worries and fears bleed into each other, aggressively piling on, fighting their way to the surface of my skin only to slide back in under it. It's not the friends, it's the distance. It's the uni, it's the studying, it's the career, it's the lack of purpose, it's the lack of transferable skills, it's the meaningful relationships, it's the dating, it's the money, it's the parents, it's the expectations, it's the age, it's the time left, it's the time it took to write this. The cost is too high. The payoff never feels enough. It's never something, it's everything. I used to shout because I couldn't hold all of it in, but now it's like the walls are closing in. I'm too protective of myself to let anyone else in. Sex causes distress. I've forgotten how to function. I swear, if I get to 30 and things haven't got better, I'll start writing my letter. Searching for purpose is making me nervous. Muscles burdened from social climbing. The corona timing couldn't be worse because now I have to rehearse to converse with an average person. No wonder everyone left. The superficial suavity you peruse is charm. No one in the universe has dispersed more harm. That's why I can grab the shirts of my circle when I hold out my arms, but maybe that's nice. Maybe I just keep holding on tight, cherish the losses, remember what they made me, and pray in the future I meet someone else who is willing to save me, who might teach me to make this fragile mind stronger, who might inhabit my circle for just a little bit longer.